You ever look at your paycheck and think, wait, did my boss pay me in Monopoly money? Like, sure, the number on the paper is bigger than it was a few years ago, but somehow your bank account is still emptier than a Costco free sample tray at 11:01 a.m. And guess what? You're not alone. Right now, 76% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. That means 3 out of 4 people watching this video are basically working just to keep the lights on and the Wi-Fi running. Because God forbid Netflix buffers for more than 3 seconds. But here's the kicker. Incomes are higher than ever. Raises are happening. Minimum wage in some states is double what it was 10 years ago. And yet, we're still broke. So what's the deal? Are we all just financially allergic to money? Or is there a deeper trap here? Spoiler alert, it's the trap. And today, we're ripping it apart piece by piece. And hey, if you've ever swiped your credit card at Starbucks and thought, that's future me's problem, then do yourself a favor, hit subscribe. Because future you is about to thank present you for finally figuring out why your wallet is on life support. Let's paint the picture. You get your paycheck Friday. You feel rich. You open Uber Eats like you're Jeff Bezos on vacation. You grab Starbucks because you deserve it. You stop at Target for one thing and somehow leave with 17 items, including a candle that smells like coastal sunrise in Tuscany. By Tuesday, the money's basically gone. Wednesday, you're wondering if ramen counts as a balanced diet. Thursday, you're praying for payday like it's Christmas morning. Sound familiar? Congratulations, you've just experienced what 76% of America lives every week. Here's the truth nobody likes to admit. We're not broke because we don't make money. We're broke because we're really, really good at spending it. And worse, we've been lied to about what being good with money even means. Breaking misconceptions. First misconception. If I just earn more, I'll finally get ahead. Wrong. That's like saying, if I buy a bigger bucket, I won't have leaks. No, genius. The bucket still leaks. Now it just leaks faster. You don't fix money problems with more money. You fix money problems by plugging the holes where it's escaping. And trust me, the leaks are everywhere. Credit cards, Amazon one click, $1.3 trillion in student loan debt, $1.2 trillion in auto loans, $1 trillion in credit card balances. Americans aren't swimming in money. We're swimming in debt and pretending it's a pool party. Second misconception. I deserve nice things now. I'll figure out savings later. This is literally financial FOMO. You think skipping a $7 Starbucks latte is going to ruin your social life, but you don't realize that same $7 every day could have been $75,000 over 30 years. That's not coffee. That's a retirement plan with whipped cream. Third misconception. Budgeting means cutting out everything fun. No, budgeting is not prison. Budgeting is just telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. You don't need to cancel Netflix and move into a tent. You just need to stop pretending Costco memberships are an emergency expense while your 401k is sitting emptier than your fridge the day before payday. Here's the plot twist. The system is designed for you to stay broke. Think about it. Banks literally make money when you fail. Credit card companies want you to carry a balance. Student loan interest is like financial quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. The average rent in America is now $2,000 a month. The average car payment is over $700. Health insurance? Don't even get me started. It's like paying for an iPhone subscription that you never wanted, can't cancel, and still somehow has hidden fees. The world has basically turned into one giant vacuum for your paycheck. And unless you understand the traps, you're the one getting vacuumed. But hey, don't panic. Let's break this down into solutions that actually work. 1. The bucket fix, plugging leaks. Imagine your money is water in a bucket. If your bucket has holes, credit card debt, subscriptions you forgot about, $300 impulse buys on Amazon at 2 a.m., it doesn't matter how much water you pour in, it drains out. So, step 1, find your leaks. Print your bank statement. Look at every line. That $14.99 free trial you forgot about? That's a hole. That $75 dinner out when you had food at home? Hole. That gym membership you haven't used since the last Avengers movie? Giant hole. And patching these leaks isn't about guilt. It's about freedom. Because when you stop bleeding money on nonsense, suddenly you have options. 2. The snowball, killing debt. Here's where psychology kicks in. Most people think, pay off the highest interest debt first. And sure, mathematically, that's correct. But humans are emotional, not calculators. So instead, you start with the smallest debt first. Why? Because momentum matters. Paying off a $200 balance feels amazing. That little win snowballs into the confidence to tackle the $2,000 balance. Suddenly, you're on a roll. It's like working out. You don't start by deadlifting 400 pounds. You start by not dying on the treadmill. Then you build. Same with money. Small wins build big victories. 3. The road trip, financial goals. Think of your financial journey like a road trip. If you don't know your destination, you're just driving around burning gas, which, by the way, is $4.50 a gallon now. So congrats, you're broke and lost. When you set goals, I want $10,000 emergency fund. I want to max out my Roth IRA. I want to buy a house. Suddenly the drive has purpose. And every dollar becomes fuel toward that trip. Plus, having a goal means you actually celebrate milestones. You saved your first $1,000? That's a road sign saying, you're on the right path. Without goals, you're just circling the financial parking lot. 4. The gym analogy, consistency beats intensity. Money works like fitness. You don't get abs because you did 300 sit-ups one night after eating Taco Bell. You get abs because you did a little every day for months. Saving $50 a week may feel small, but compound that over 10 years and it's life-changing. Wealth isn't built in dramatic moments. It's built in boring, consistent habits. And if boring scares you, just remember, being broke forever is way more boring. 5. Fast food trap, instant gratification. Americans love fast food because it's cheap, easy, and satisfying in the moment. But long-term, it clogs arteries and empties wallets. That's basically how instant gratification works in money. Buying the new iPhone feels good for 3 days. Then it's just another rectangle in your pocket while your bank account screams in pain. The solution? Trade instant gratification for delayed gratification. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this today?" ask, "Would future me thank me for this purchase?" If the answer is no, put the fries back. Because let's be honest, half of us are broke not because of inflation, but because we treat Amazon like therapy. Sad? Buy something. Happy? Buy something. Bored? Buy something. It's not retail therapy. It's retail sabotage. Or the gym membership scam. Paying $40 a month to not show up. Bro, you could have just Venmo'd your trainer a thank you card. And don't even get me started on Starbucks. $7 a day is not coffee. It's a mortgage payment disguised as foam. Here's the harsh truth. If you don't change, nothing changes. You'll work for 40 years, retire broke, and spend your golden years arguing with your spouse about which brand of cereal is on sale. But here's the hopeful part. Small shifts now create massive change later. Plug your leaks. Kill debt with snowball wins. Set a financial road trip destination. Stay consistent like the gym. Do this, and future you is sitting on a beach, sipping margaritas, not worrying about credit card bills. And if that doesn't motivate you, just picture the alternative. 65 years old, still swiping your credit card at Starbucks, still broke, still pretending the bucket isn't leaking. Yeah, no thanks. So let me ask you, are you ready to stop being part of the 76% and actually break out of the paycheck trap? Because this channel, Ryan Riches, is where we expose the lies, the traps, and the dumb financial habits that keep us broke. And if you're guilty of even one of the things I mentioned today, you better subscribe. Because next week, I'm exposing another money trap you definitely fall for. Until then, remember, money doesn't disappear. It just moves, either into your future or into Starbucks pockets. Choose wisely.